Hi guys, so the sun has set and we are going to go out and explore our local night market.
Time to play.
Time to play and to eat. So that market was a bit of a fail. Basically, I think it might just be a weekend market. Not too sure, we'll have to Google it. But on Google Maps it looked really cool. It had like little rides and stuff. But yeah, unfortunately not. The only other night market is the one down the street, which is on every night. The floor is very rocky here. Yeah, so might come back on the weekend. Just passing the crash car. There's a fire station here. So I think they might have put that car there. Police and fire station. So yeah, we'll go and I think we're gonna go back to a bar we really like, so we'll go do that instead.
Jungle curry is spicy. Apparently.
Hi guys, how's it going? So it is the next day. The market was a bit of a fail yesterday and we've just come out for lunch at our little restaurant. Just gone for the mixed pork and duck with rice, and Ali has gone for like a noodle dish, and yeah, it's like 60 baht, really cheap. Ali's is even cheaper. And yeah, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to you about street food and what to look out for and how to stay safe when eating street food. So I think it's a little bit noisy here, so I'm going to show you the food here and then we're going to head back to the apartment and I'm going to film the rest of the video at the apartment. It's just a little bit quieter, the road noise is just behind me, so yeah. Hopefully the lighting will be a little bit better as well because it's looking pretty dark. Okay, let's see what this food is all about. Oh, so Ali's little dish. That's little noodle. Nice.
Nice.
So this is my one for 60 baht. I'm just really hoping that this isn't spicy because I'm rubbish with chili and spices. So let's give this a go with the sauce. I didn't know it was going to come with a sauce. It's like a double sauce. It's like half and half. It was really nice actually. Very tasty. Okay guys, so I am back at the apartment and I'm going to give you my top tips for eating food off the street. Anywhere in Asia, basically. So number one is basically when you come up to a store and they're selling food, just take a few minutes and just have a look around and just check what they're doing, you know. How are they keeping the meat? Like, how are they cooking the meat? Just observe and just like take it all in. And you know, if you see something like really dodgy, then obviously don't eat there. Just take your own initiative and just check out what the stall is doing. I've seen a few times where things have rolled off onto the floor and the guys have just like picked it back up and basically put it on the table. Now, that's probably like standard here in Thailand or somewhere else, but you know, maybe you kind of think that's a bit gross. I do a little bit. So, you know, just take a few minutes, check the stall out and see how things are running. When you are like purchasing like meat and seafood, you obviously like, you want to see how the meat is stored. Like, is it cool? Is it a really hot day? Have they got it on ice? You know, how are they cooking it? Are they barbecuing it? Are they deep frying it? You know, is the temperature of the meat when you get it, is it hot enough? Especially things like chicken, you know. I mean, it's really easy to check. Is it still pink inside? Is it nice and white? You know, them simple things. I mean, don't just expect that they're cooking food on the street, that they really know what they're doing. You know, take your own initiative, like I said before, and just check the meat just before you eat it. Especially seafood. I don't know too much about certain different seafoods, like what to check for, but you know, if you are big into your seafood, I think one of the biggest things is the food kept cool before it's cooked. One of the things that you'll notice here in Thailand is a lot of like the kebab stalls, when they're doing all the kebabs, you'll actually go up to the meat and you'll pick which kebabs you want, and then they'll actually like barbecue it for you there and then, and basically they'll cook it for you, and you'll just have to stand there for a few minutes while your food is barbecuing. Another big thing is cleanliness. So sometimes I've seen it in markets where, you know, there's flies all over the food and no one's really trying to like flap them away and keep them away. A lot of the stores, they've got like big fan systems in place with like plastic bags attached to it and things like that, which are like flying around to keep the flies away. But yeah, sometimes I have seen like basically food covered in flies, so you might want to stay away from that. One of my top tips is if you are at a night market and maybe you've had a couple of beers and you've been walking around the market all night, you know, come to the end of the night you might be feeling a little bit peckish and some of the stores are like packing away and there's a few little kebabs left. It's really tempting, and I have done it myself and I paid the price with bit of a gut problem the next day. But yeah, just stay away from like the end of night food. It's probably been sitting there for quite a while, and obviously once the food is cooked, it's not refrigerated afterwards, you know, it's very hot and humid in Asia, so yeah, it's not the best conditions for meat just left on the side. So be very wary. You know, you're probably not going to get seriously ill from it, but you're probably going to be maybe squirting through a straw the next day. I personally really recommend trying the street food over here in Thailand or any other Asian country. It's normally the best food. People do get ill, and there's been a lot of talk on the internet recently that, you know, they want to shut all the food stalls down in Thailand and stuff like that. And I think that is a big mistake. I mean, a lot of people's livelihoods depend on that as well over here. And I think it's one of the best foods you can buy out here. It's super cheap, it's super tasty, and a lot of the time, it's really well done. You are gonna get the odd stall that, you know, the cleanliness isn't so good, or you might get a bit of a tummy problem the next day from a few things, but it rarely happens. Like, to be honest, I've had a lot of great experiences with the street food, and only 1 or 2 times where I've had a bit of a bellyache the next day, and after that it's fine, you know. I mean, obviously be careful, like follow the tips I'm giving you and other tips that other people give you, but generally the street food is really good, so don't worry about it too much. You can also pretty much get whatever you want on the street. They do corn, they do ice cream, you're gonna find kebabs, you're gonna find seafood, you're gonna find a massive variety of food, like a crazy amount of variety. It's unbelievable. I mean, the other day we walked past a stall and they were selling deep fried chicken knees. I didn't realize chickens had knees, and if they did, I didn't think they were like big enough to eat. But yeah, some of it is like delicacies to the people out here, and for us Westerners, we just walk past and go, oh my god, chicken's knees, what the hell is that? Or like deep fried duck beaks. You know, it sounds so strange to us, but yeah, if you're willing to try it, you know, give it a go. Another big thing here in Asia is a lot of the food comes to you. Now, you might be sitting on your balcony like I am now, and you'll hear like a guy come down the street and he'll be like shouting something from like a tannoy system, or you'll hear like the ice cream man that has a little jingle going on. You know, a lot of the time food will actually come to your doorstep, and all you have to do is go out and grab it. That's really cool here. Like, sometimes you don't even have to leave your apartment if you want to. Like, you'll just have, depending on where you are as well, you'll have street food basically on your doorstep. Up here at the end of our street, there's street food every single night. There's guys selling fruit all day up there. You know, there's girls doing barbecues, you know, big salted fish and stuff like that. So it's crazy like how much street food there is. And on Saturday, I'm really excited. We are going to Chatuchak markets. Chatuchak markets on Saturday, and it's the biggest weekend market in the world. It's massive. There's over 8,000 stalls. Like 250,000 people walk through this market every weekend. And once you're inside, there's like, I think there's 29 exits. So you get a little map and pretty much everyone gets lost. Apparently it's just crazy. So I'll be going there on Saturday, and I'm going to be filming a lot of the street food as well while I'm there. So I'll be trying to follow my own tips as well and not get ill. So yeah, it's going to be really fun. I can't wait for that. It's going to be really, really cool. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Hit subscribe down below if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in a couple of days. I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye.